What's up, world? It's your boy Unbreakable. I come to you today to hit you with some more motivational speech. Yeah, that motivational for you. Yeah, that. Get up, get out, and get it. So people's always, well, I need to know if they hiring at your job. I need this. See, the problem with people in the world today is that you do not know what you want in life. Not knowing what you want in life is going to make you accept anything from anybody. And I refuse to. So when you wake up, you got to realize I got to come up with what you want in life. What's your purpose? People wake up with no purpose. So without not knowing what you want in life and not having a purpose, you know what I'm saying? You don't have the drive or will to get out and do anything because you're lost. So first, you got to come up with what you want in life out yourself. What are you trying to accomplish out of your life? What is your purpose? And once you come up with that, then you could come up with the drive, the will, and the motivation to push and be able to accomplish the things you need to accomplish to be successful. I'm not taking no one's context or nothing because there's only one way to say this. Winners win and losers lose. Positivity is going to outcome negativity all day long. The problem is I know what I want in life. So I refuse for anybody or anyone to just sell or tell me or give me anything. I'm not accepting it. I'm not going. Because I have my own life to live as they do their own. And the problem with most people nowadays is too busy trying to live somebody else's life. You're too busy mad because the next person won't follow what you telling them what to do. But the person is looking at your life and your life ain't even in order. So why would I listen to you? So if you ain't got no purpose in life, if you ain't making a commitment to your craft, a covenant, then you're gonna give up. A covenant is something you locked into that you can't give up. It's a contract, basically, to make it more simpler for people that don't know what I'm talking about. So if you ain't got no covenant and you don't respect your craft, whatever that may be, then you're not going to stick with it. You're not going to never be successful or get over that hump if you can't stay committed to what you're doing. If you start, you stop, you get tired of it. It seems like it's too hard. It seems like you ain't never accomplishing anything, or it seems like it ain't going nowhere because these things take time and you give up and then you want to start again. You want to give up. It's not going to never go nowhere. So I come to you today to say that you got to realize what you want in life. You got to figure that out first and foremost. Figure out what you want, what your purpose is. Secondly, you need to get up. Stop being lazy. Stop listening to everybody else that ain't got their stuff in order, trying to live their life vicariously through you, trying to make you move or be with or do or work where they want you to work or be with or whoever. They want you to do what they want you to do. And that's not how you're going to be successful. Being successful comes from exiting out negativity in your life, waking up every morning with the drive, the grind, the purpose that I have no choice. I will not fail. And I talk with the passion that I talk with is because I'm talking about myself. I got everything stacked against me. So that's where I get my passion from, to wake up every morning without being woke up by anything. My eternal purpose, my drive, my grind, it wakes me up with no problem. I'm not tired no more because I know without a question, I don't have a choice. I got to go out and get it. I'm not waiting on no handout. I'm not waiting on nobody to come through and save me, give me money on my bills or anything. I have no choice. And if you ain't looking at life that way, then you already done failed and lost. So I come to you today to say that you need to stop listening to people. You got to realize and take time to figure out, what do you want in life? What is your purpose? What is my craft that I love so much that I'm going to put all my blood, sweat, and tears in, no matter what I feel like the outcome's going to be, no matter how hard it gets, I'm going to go out and get it every day. First off, you people need to start respecting yourself. Respect your craft and respect your purpose and your want in life. Drown out the people that ain't got nothing going on and ain't got nothing better to do but want to know what's going on in your life or tell you what to do. I'm not listening to no one because that does not pay my bills. That is not taking care of my son. You see what I'm saying? And people in the world are too busy and fixed on wanting to celebrate and party before you even made the accomplishment or won anything. What are you partying for? For failing? For struggling? For wondering where my next bill won't come from? So I don't understand why people got so much time to party and celebrate and want to kick it and hang out at people's houses and do all this. But you ain't taking the time to honor your craft, to master it, to go as hard as you ever went before, to push yourself harder than you ever been pushed before. Like I said in my last segment, and like I said, I got this from my guy E.T., and I'm going to always give a shout out to him because I listen to him every morning, or try to, for motivational speech myself, to be motivated a little bit more than I motivate myself. But you got to want success as bad as you need this air to live. It's period. That's it. If you ain't wanting to be successful and honor your craft as bad as you need air to live, then what are you doing it for? You wasting your time. And I don't know if anybody else is going to tell you that because there's too many yes men in the world that just want to tell you what you want to hear so they can get what they want to get out of you. You know what I mean? Or try to finesse the situation. Too many people are opportunists. And if don't nobody know what an opportunist is, it's a person that say and do anything because they see an opportunity to slide in and use you. They see you weak, you vulnerable. So they slide in and tell you anything just to slide in to use you to get what they want and then they gone. Which also another definition of that is a parasite. Someone that's going to suck you dry until you drop and die, and then they're going to move on to the next person, the next opportunity. So I'm saying today, if don't nobody hear me, and I ain't doing this for no recognition or just to be on camera or Facebook or TikTok or any of that. I'm doing this because my passion, I come from the struggle. I come from the grind. I come from not having, not knowing, waking up, not knowing what I wanted to do or what my purpose was. But what motivates me and drive me every day because society labeled me as a failure because I'm a felon. Because I did time in prison. Because I walk around and you might see all these tattoos I'm labeled as, or they the stigma of, they put me in this box, but that's not me. I'm very total opposite of what I look like on the outside. So what I'm saying is that is my motivation every day to win. Because if nothing else, I'm going to prove to the world that you can go through the things I went through, the struggle, the pains, the not knowing where you're going to sleep and put your head at night, not knowing where your next meal going to come from, not knowing if I could trust the guys around me saying that they my guys. So I made my circle as small as possible because I only want positivity around me. I only want people that see their purpose, know what they want, and they going after it. Excuse me. I want people that know exactly. I want people on the same level that I am or trying to get to that level. Not people that just want to hear what they want to hear. They want you to tell them what they want to hear. They don't want to know the truth. Well, I'm not that guy. So you might not want to listen to me or you might not want to ask me for any advice because I'm going to give it to you raw and real. And one thing I'm going to tell you this is stop letting people dictate your life because it amounts to nothing. Because the majority of people trying to dictate your life, they are breathing negativity. They are breathing envy. And they are preying on your downfall. So they know the best way to do that is to slide in and get close to you. So your guard is down, and that's when they attack. That's when they leech on to you. And that's when they try to suck you dry until you dead. And they accomplish what they came to accomplish, because now you down either miserable, you ain't got no job, you trying to ask them for $5, $10 here, $100 there to take care of what you, that's what they want. People want people to be dependent on them. People want people to be as miserable as they is because they ain't got no purpose in life and they don't know what they want. So they settle and let anybody give them anything. So I'm not going to make this long and drawn out, but I told y'all I'm hitting y'all. I'm hitting y'all every day with this. I'm hitting y'all, let y'all know that my passion comes from my pain. So be on the lookout for my podcast coming soon. But I'm saying, people, if you don't do nothing else today or got nothing else to do today with your time, sit down and figure out, what do you want out of life? What do you want out of yourself? What do you want out of your relationship or your marriage? You know, what are the things that drive you? What is your purpose of waking up every morning? What drives you to be that person that you need to be? And if you ain't got something pushing you and driving you and motivating you to get the things, to get up and get out and get the things that you need to get, then you fighting a losing battle. And we ain't here to win the battle, because at the end of the day, battles are meant to be lost. But I'm going to win the war. That means you won it all. It's over. So I'm telling people today, get up, figure out what you want, figure out your purpose, cut those negative people out your life, whether if it's your mama, your daddy, your family, your siblings, your friends, whatever. And be a leader, not a follower. This your boy Unbreakable. And I'm speaking with that passion from my pain. Be on the lookout for that podcast soon. And let's get it. I'm out.